Hi guys, welcome back to the Teaching and Learning. This is Abdul and you are watching YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss a few terms that are related with the use of technology. Synchronous, asynchronous, and the questions related to that. Blended learning, online learning, and hybrid learning. The difference between these two. And we'll be solving these questions. So let's discuss first the Synchronous. Many teachers are confused while they are describing or defining these two terms, asynchronous and synchronous. Number one, in technology, these methods we call the mode of communication. Mode of communication, right? As in a classroom, we'll be taking as a mode, right? Which mode school applies to teach the curriculum or universities. So first we have the asynchronous. Now asynchronous, most of the universities are complying and following the synchronous model as in a distance learning. That means in which the real time the instructor is not available. In real time or language of instruction, the teacher is not available. And the students, they will be choosing to complete their task at any time according to their pace. All the universities, those who are offering the distance learning courses, they are applying the asynchronous mode of the communication with the students. Now, the next method we have, mode of communication we have, the synchronous mode. Synchronous mode is the online mode of the communication in which real-time matters. That means both teacher and student are available at the same time during the language of instruction, right? So one is the online, another one is the distance learning. Now, according to this, we have this question. You can see here the type of learning that students receive when they log in to an educational platform in their own time, right? That means teacher is not available during the real time or language of instructions. So question is very clear. This methods we call it the asynchronous distance learning. Next, we have a synchronous. Now, as we said, the synchronous is the online method, right? Online method in which the teacher and students both are present in the real time as an e-learning. Now, we have another method, blended learning. Now, blended learning, that means your traditional classroom, that means your everyday class, your daily class in which students and a teacher, they are available in the classroom. And online learning. Now, how we have to apply this model, we are coming on it, online learning, right? How to apply this model? As I said, the mode of communication. So the mode of communication in blended learning is online, and other one we have our traditional classroom. Now, as we discussed that in the online method, that means synchronous, right? So hence, blended learning is the synchronous method because the online mode is available in it. So this is the first point. Now let's see how to apply this model. Let's see an example. As you can see here, it's online and offline. We know that we teach 5 days, for example, in a week. Make it blended. So 2 days or 3 days of your week are offline, face-to-face. That means students will be in the class, your normal class, physically, right? And 2 days, they are online. So how many methods we have? One is the traditional method. Another one is the online method. So you can divide it, these 5 days, between online and offline mode of the communication or interaction with the students. So we call this as a blended method. Now, some of the teachers and schools, they interpret it in a different way. Why it's a synchronous? Because we incorporated 2 or 3 days of the online. So that's why we said that blended learning is also a synchronous method. Will not, we have also, that the further differentiation, but here we are going to take as a synchronous. Another thing, then what about the hybrid model, right? Hybrid model is actually real time. Now, in real time, when you split the class in 2 parts, in which half of the class is in the in-person and half of the class is in the online. For example, you have 20 students in your classroom, 10 students offline, and 10 students are online. When? At the same time, just like currently, right? Half class when you are teaching them, you are teaching them physically, and half class, they are online. So this is we call the real time when both students, group of students are present in the class physically as well as the online. But here we are dividing these classes into a days. So offline there will be fully classes in the classroom, and online they will be fully classes. They are not be a part of it. Second thing, of course, so online is available. So we call the synchronous as a hybrid. One more thing, because some task we assigned for those students who are online, we ask them to do your homework, your task, your project, whatever you have assigned during the lesson, that is considered as a mode of distance learning. And we agreed that the distance learning means then a synchronous method. So hybrid mode is the both synchronous as the asynchronous. Now let's solve the question. I hope this explanation will help you a lot. Let's see. Now, this part, you can see here, blended learning, that means combining e-learning and traditional learning. So, you can say 2 days online and 3 days offline. Means face-to-face classes, online class. So we say that this is a synchronous method. That's why option B is the correct. Next, we have this question. We agreed now that the blended teaching is combines traditional teaching as well as the e-teaching in a synchronous mode of the communication. While hybrid teaching combines traditional teaching, e-teaching as an asynchronous method. This is what we accept, right? We said it's a both, right? Hybrid is a both, synchronous, asynchronous. But the statement says asynchronous, we'll go for it. Regarding blended teaching and traditional teaching as asynchronous, that's not a distance learning. So this is wrong. Both are synonyms. No, wrong. While blended teaching is primarily built with the same class students individual, this is wrong completely. So that was the difference I wanted to share with you. I hope the synchronous, asynchronous, and the blended learning concepts are clear with you. If you have any question related to that, please let me know.